James Z.G. Buckley is an international speaker and expert in the fields of hypnotherapy, human behavior, and leadership. He has created transformational step-by-step programs which are fast, effective, and long-lasting within the fields of performance, mental toughness and resiliency, meditation, strategic interventions, addiction, culture creation, communication models, authentic leadership, human needs psychology, and more. James has worked with thousands of people from all walks of life and from around the world, from individuals, sporting teams, corporate teams, professionals, young adults, CEOs, children, ex-servicemen and women, and again, many more. Please welcome James Z.G. Buckley.
At the age of 18, I've been studying, researching and practicing neuroscience, hypnotherapy, neuroassociative conditioning, and everything that I could get my hands onto to understand how my mind and how my body works. And I've been doing that for 18 years now, helping many people around the world. What I've learned in this very short time on Earth is that our brains and bodies is the most sophisticated piece of machinery on the Earth, and that every single thought we're having is creating a biochemical feedback inside of our body, meaning that our thoughts, which are neurochemical events, are changing the chemistry of our body every single second. It's been estimated by Neuroscience that we have between 70 to 90,000 thoughts a day, and 95 to 99% of those thoughts are unconscious programs that have been running without us even being aware of those things. Therefore, our thoughts are 99% of the time creating chemistry, which is emotions inside of our bodies that we have no control or influence over. My life is about teaching people how you can get back control over this mind and body and get back control over the 70 to 90,000 thoughts you're having a day. Now, I want to give you an experience of how powerful your thoughts are, because telling you great information is great, but as we know, knowledge is not power. Only applied knowledge is power. So I want to give you a small experience. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I'd like you to close your eyes. It will still work if you don't. It's completely up to you. I'm only your guide. I want you to imagine that you're standing at your fridge. Open your door and reach in and grab a cold lemon. As you put the lemon on the chopping board and slice it in half, you can smell the sweet zest of the lemon already. I want you to pick up one of those halves and squeeze the juice of lemon into your mouth, perhaps getting into your eye or dribbling down your chin as you taste the sweet and sour juice of the lemon. Take your teeth and scoop out the flesh of that lemon and chew on the flesh and swallow it down. Lemon is good for you, so it's okay. Now, you can open your eyes, and if you're like most people, you would have triggered your own salivary glands, even though there's no lemon around you. If you didn't have that experience, then you can imagine if you were to think of something right now that's frustrating you or making you angry. Not that I want you to, but if you did, you could feel that chemistry inside of your body. You could also feel sadness inside of your body in a matter of moments. You could experience gratitude inside of your body because of the thoughts that you're having in a matter of moments. Yet we're never taught how to direct these thought patterns. And just to convince those people who aren't convinced yet, if you were to think of a sexual thought in a matter of moments, you would have a very obvious physical reaction to those thoughts. So I want you to understand that this is not some woo-woo idea, that your thoughts are literally programming every single cell in your body every single second of the day, up to 70 to 90,000 times a day. Now, our brain has three parts to it. Normally it takes me 2 hours to explain this, but I'm going to do it in 90 seconds. We have three brains, whether you believe in evolution or whether you believe in creation. When we slice the brain open, we see three brains. We have the brain stem, which is our primitive brain, which is operating our autonomic or automatic nervous system, which is our fight-flight nervous system, as well as our breathing, our respiratory system. We also have an emotional brain, or a mammalian brain, which is right in the middle. And then we have a neocortex, which I like to call Neo because it makes you the one. Your neocortex is your thinking brain, and when you choose to consciously breathe, you're actively putting more blood, glucose, and oxygen into your forebrain, and then using that energy to communicate to your primitive brain to control and influence that which medical science once said was impossible to influence. We have the ability to turn off our stress reactions inside of our brain. We literally have the ability to turn off all of our bad behavior in our primitive brain and turn on our executive functioning brain, our forebrain, which is what we call in neuroscience our CEO of the brain. All I want you to know is that the more you choose to consciously breathe, the more you're choosing to consciously interact, influence, and take back control over this brain and body. Take a few deep breaths and your brain and body will thank you for it. What I really want to say is that there is no growth in comfort. And whenever we're seeking comfort, a part of us is dying. And we must all seek to break free from our comfort zones. And we must all seek to break free from those chains that try to hold us back and try to keep us safe, because they actually enslave us. And whatever you can find that can break you free from those comfort zones to break through your limitations, you must step into that zone now.